Although the houses are tiny, the stories are big. I'm Bill Rockhill, owner, father, and boss. We're a family-run business. All my kids have grown up in the trade. We started building tiny houses almost 25 years ago. While we were building big houses for people, they'd ask us to build a small one so that they can stay and watch us build the big one. And then their neighbor would see their little tiny house or cabin we built, and they wanted one, and that's how it all started. The number of stories are endless with tiny houses. Everyone has a story.
Well, we're coming from Astoria, Queens. So it's Queens. It's one of the boroughs of New York. So it's about as big city as you can get. It's crowded, it's noisy, and we're trying to head across the country to get away from all that.
I've always just really enjoyed building things, and that's what I do that's like my relaxation. I like small spaces. I lived in a 13-foot camper for a long time, and when I moved back to my 500 square foot house, I thought, I don't need half of this room.
So tiny houses are interesting because I think there's a lot of people out there that want to downsize or be able to simplify their life on the one hand. On the other hand, it's a method to solve problems, from sustainability to providing people with barriers to employment to create these with sustainable materials. And I've heard about organizations that are using tiny houses to help the homeless in their community.
Throughout the years, I've built anywhere from 10,000, 8,000 square foot houses to 200, less than 200 square foot houses. Even though it's tiny, the houses that we build, it's incredible the amount of technology that people are wanting to put into these houses.
The great joy of being in this business, besides teaching my own children the trade, is training our youth.
This is a new class that we're launching this year, and it's called STEAM, which is an acronym for Science, Technology, Engineering, Art, and Math. We decided to have them design a tiny house. So they really didn't know much about tiny house when we began the project.
I have many, many young people come from high school programs, college programs, and we get to teach them from the beginning the trade.
When I came here for the workshop, I had a little experience with using the saws and such. Well, I've always, I guess, wanted to build my own house, and design my own house. So in order to have sort of the skills to do that, I have to get in and learn the skills.
We're located in a very remote region of upstate New York in the Adirondacks. The community is a very big part of our life. Myself and Danielle, we're both very active firemen and paramedics. And two of my 4 children are both firemen and a junior fireman. When the siren goes off, we drop our hammers and we go help whoever's in trouble. Business is important, but when somebody's in trouble, that trumps everything. We got to be there first. The interest in tiny houses has grown exponentially, from high school STEAM classes to tiny houses that are going to be transported across the country. With every tiny house we build, anyone we build a house for now becomes part of our family. Although the houses are tiny, the stories are big.